good morning everybody. Welcome, I'm Mandy and this is Grammar Creative Arts, where I like to create. Today we are doing Junk Journal January 2024 and we're up to eclectic. So let's, as it says on here, let's get messy. Well, in a good way, right? Yeah, a little label. Okay, so I have pulled out, oh, better not lose that, it's nearly the same colour as my mat. I have gone through my back box of scraps, which you saw yesterday, this big A4 one, which is chockers, and I've pulled out, if you're over there, pulled out random stuff that will try and make go. I found in there, look, half a butterfly. So I thought, well, yes, we'll see what we can do. So got all sorts of digitals. I must have had this left over from another journal. I thought that could be my writing space. So let's see what we can do. We'll have a bit of a play. With our pages here. Hope you're all going well. We're going up into higher temperatures here in Adelaide. Oh, that was already pre-folded. Oh, it's been folded a couple of times. Don't know what I was going to do with that, but maybe we could put it over the page. Oh, with a butterfly. Because obviously where I've cut that butterfly, it's straight there where I've cut the body off. Oh, that's very, oh, that looks cute. So yes, we're heading up to 35 degrees. I think tomorrow will be 34. Yes, but no humidity, so I'm fine. Because look at these beautiful, these are cut out of this old encyclopedia. They've got this gorgeous colour against the white. Isn't that beautiful? So I don't know, I found two of them. Maybe, oh, what about over the top there? Now this is a shorter page, so anything that goes over is only going to get onto the other page, not. That's kind of cute. How does it look on that side? We might have to actually put this one here. Will it mirror? Yes, there we go. Just because it's so thin, that'll end up falling off. That looks a bit cute. All right, plain. So what's the weather like where you are? I was watching someone this morning. Oh, can't remember where. She's somewhere in America, and she was saying they're looking for, they're forecasting tornadoes. So I hope they're safe. And this is a book spine. I think that's from the Graphics Fairy. Maybe we could. Oh, how about we make a belly band? Where's that letter? Because we could have my journal thing could tuck inside behind the belly band. Look at the colour differences. I like that. That could work. I need to, just going to grab a helping hand here just to, oh, there we go. With a lovely bracelet. Okay. This is very thin, but it's the right size. It's a little bit short, but we could make a pocket. I'd have to back it onto, what else have we got here? So much, oh, there's a tag. That looks like it's cut out of the front cover of a scrapbook pad. Look. Tag ready to go, looking very, very eclectic. What's that? A bit of map. Or we could have a triangle pocket. No, that one looks nicer, doesn't it? I think because that eclectic is meaning a collection of things that don't really go together, but in the end they look great. So now these are washi tape strips it was a printable from the Graphics Fairy, and then they're old wallpaper there. Maybe one of those down, no, not the, oh, there we go. How's that? That looks cute. What's your process when you pull stuff out and to try and, oh, look at that. Do you do what I'm doing and fiddle, or do you just start gluing and go with the flow? If that could, because that will help reinforce the top of that. That's kind of cute. And that's not long enough. Ah, but we could poke it in there. And a little bit of a map. No. It's Rachel from Roxy Creations, one of her Italian letters. I've printed that. I don't know if you can see the lines. It's probably too faint. But I found some vintage A4 lined paper. I don't know if you can see it better on that one. And it's already not quite white, so it's already started to go yellow. It's a good weight. It's not quite 80 GSM, and it goes through my printer really well, so I often will put things through the printer onto that paper. I found a ream of it in an op shop somewhere, so I've still got half a ream. Oh, it'll be a sad day when that's finished, but cute. So if I needed more journaling, I could possibly put a second one in there, couldn't I? What have we got here? This is leftovers from a journal. I think this was from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah. I reckon when the pandemic hit, she had a kit there so that everyone could follow along with her, which I did. Maybe we could have half the page. Half music, half cute. Now we've already ruled out the grey strips. I don't know what I can do with that map. This is a bit of scrapbook paper, I can't remember. I'll just put that down there just to make it look cute. This is pretty. Oh, maybe that could, if I back that with the writing paper, that could be a second piece of writing. Yes, let's do that. There we go. We've got something. We're starting to glue. I'll put that on the glue stick, excuse me. So you'll be pleased to know that I've I've drafted my dress pattern, and I'm wearing the one right now that was my oops, gone off the edge there, my shell or my mock pattern, just to see how it would go. I had to make a couple of changes. It was a little bit wide under, I'd made it too wide, so I had to bring it in a bit, and I'd made it way too long because it was dragging on the floor at the back. So I've shortened that. It's out of this material. Hold on, I'll bring it up and see. It's Right, it's a lawn. It's really pretty. Look at all those beautiful paisleys. I'd love that on a piece of paper. So yesterday, I made the first one. So yesterday I found some more material in my stash and made another one with the changes that I needed to make. Oops. Took the edge off there, but that won't matter. And it was this green is a lawn, so 100% cotton, and so even though it's really fine, it's a little bit stiff, which is really weird, but anyway, it is what it is. And this one was a rayon, so I'll have here, I've got a piece left over. Look at all these beautiful, look at those beautiful flowers. Daisies, I'm not sure if they're supposed to be daisies or sunflowers. But then you've got little forget-me-nots, little somethings there, a little white, like chamomile daisies, like phlox there. Cute. And that one is a rayon, and it's even though it's just as light as the green, it's heavier, so it's got a really nice drape. So I made that one, and it's the right length and it's the right fit around the girth, and awesome. So I found some more in my stash, just more of a plainer but the same type of fabric. I'm going to make another one today, so I'll be all set for all the hot weather. Okay, now we need to strengthen that, so we may as well use this same bit of, oh actually no we won't, because I can use that. Let's just grab a random book page. Oh, look at that. And I'm going to, because I need it to stand up to being a pocket, so let's fold this in half. Oops. Half, Mandy, half. And then I can put this on. So you can see it's warm already. The blue is going clear almost straight away. It's only about 20, 23, 25 or something like that. I've still got another 10 degrees to go. There we go. Oh yes, that'd be nice. Oh, while we're there, we could glue this on. Or do we only want a little bit? No, we want it all. I want it all. So does everyone else do other crafts? Like I do. I sew, knit, crochet, watercolour, acrylics. I like doing art journaling, apart from and the paper, all the paper crafts, you know, scrapbooking, card making, journal making. Bookmaking, traditional bookmaking, not just junk journaling, embroidery. What does everyone else like to do? Tell me in the comments. Okay, right, let's give you, do we need a little notch? No, I think that it's, because it's only a little pocket, and I mean, it's pretty obviously a pocket, so we don't need a notch. Kind of centered that there. Next, okay, let's need to trim that bit off. We could just rip it off. No, it's not going to rip. Okay. Planning to go over to Vietnam to visit my brother who lives over there, and family, and my brother from another mother as well. He's married to a Vietnamese. My brother is married to his sweetheart from uni. And so it's nice to catch up with them both all the time, as much as we can. I just noticed the edge of the my music page here is deckled. I must have used my decal trimmer. Actually, I cut that edge with it as well. It's not going to match, but it will kind of be deckled as well. Just take a little slither off, and so last time I went, I took my mum. That was a nightmare, but anyway, no, that's a complete other story. And we went for 4 weeks because her ex-partner now, although she still thinks that they're partners, but he's left her and gone to live in Vietnam. So I took her over there to see him, but he doesn't really contact her much anymore, and he's gone over there to die. He's got mesothelioma, which is asbestos cancer, and he just wanted to live out his last years in somewhere he loved being. He was over there for the Vietnam War, and he always felt guilty about what they had to do. And I'm going to leave a little. Oh, I think I've made that too long. Have I? Nope, it's fine. It just looks that optical illusion. So yes, he's gone over there. He's opened up a bar. He chose to live in the same town as my brothers, and so we went to visit him for 4 weeks, and my mum, we're over in Hoi An, which is such a gorgeous town, and all she did was stay at the apartment and watch TV. That was okay. I went out exploring every day, and then would meet up with my brothers for dinner, or I'd go out to dinner by myself, and then after they must have thought I was mad, so I'd have my meal by myself, sit there, and then I'd order takeaway so that I'd take food back to Mum, so that she had something to eat. And her partner would be at his bar, so he wanted us to go over and visit, but then he never spent any time, only occasional, every now and then, but mostly he just was at his bar, cocktail bar. So, but it was alright. I had a wonderful time. I explored, it was Hoi An, so explored the old town, and you get to know, I had a couple of drivers that, I had their numbers, so they'd just come and pick me up from where we were staying, and then, I'd just ring them and they'd come and pick me up from where I finished when I wanted to go home. And I made a silk lantern workshop. That was lots of fun. And where's that other piece? Oh, here we are. And I took my nieces with me. So we all made ourselves silk lanterns, which was awesome. And I also did a Vietnamese calligraphy painting workshop as well. In that way, hey? Right, and now we're going to put that down the middle of that. I think so. So my husband is coming with me this time, and one of my girlfriends has said, could she come as well, because she wants to know, she wants to explore but doesn't want to go by herself. So I said sure. And I have to say, I love Google Translate. I apart from being able to say hello and thank you in Vietnamese, because I think it's important when you visit another country that you do have those few words, even though you can't speak or understand the whole language. It is nice to be able to converse a little, and at least to just be able to say thank you and hello and goodbye is nice. I think that they appreciate it when you go to the effort to learn. So when I was doing the calligraphy painting class, I was the only one in the class, and the master couldn't speak any very, very, very little English, and of course I couldn't speak very much Vietnamese. So we had Google Translate open, and he was telling me what to do with. He'd type it in Vietnamese, and then Google Translate would tell me what he wanted me to do, and then also so I had mine open, obviously the reverse, when I was asking a question or something, and then it would say it in Vietnamese, It was actually really, really, really good. I could, you know, you can tell by someone's smile. And I don't think I need to ink that. Now this will be interesting. Or actually, maybe because it's so fragile, I just need to just fold it over. Yeah, I think so. Yes, so anyway, when you're in parts of the old town, you get the street sellers trying to come up and sell whatever I think once when I went there, it was all quilling, paper quilling, bookmarks and things. This time it was 3D cards that have all been cut out on, similar to a Cricut, whatever machine that they've got, and they're, you know, they all pop up when you open them up, and they're all selling them, and they've all got exactly the same. So I learned to say no thank you, I'm not interested. And you know, I'd practice with saying it after Google would tell me how to say it, and then I'd say to my brothers, because they both speak Vietnamese fluently, and I'd say, now, how does, you know, am I saying this right? And because apparently in the Vietnamese language you can have the same word, and depending on whether you go up or down or keep your tone flat or that type of thing, or, you know, go up and down with your tone, it can mean a different word. And so where's that tag? Oh, there it is. So I you know, they'd said yes, that's good, or no, I need to go up a little bit more on this word. And so I got it, and then I'd be walking around, because we were there for 4 weeks, so I did this near the beginning, and I must have been saying it okay, because they'd come up and they'd you know, they'd ask, and I'd just say the phrase, and they'd go, you local, you live here. And then I'd laugh and went, no, that's all I can say. But yeah, it was funny. Sometimes, you know, just a few phrases makes all the difference, because then, you know, then they'd have a bit of a conversation with you, and which was nice. Okay, how's that? It's looking pretty cute. Now we just need our what have I got? Because in the labels I had some blank ones. There was circle. I've got them here. They haven't cut them all out. Just for this very occasion, if there was one that I didn't quite like, that could work. No, that's just plain. How about that one? Or what about that? That reminds me of a label of like the old-fashioned chocolate boxes. They'd be wrapped with the paper and they'd have the seal. We might use that one. I'll have to, because this is only on copy paper, I'll have to back it onto something else. More paper. So I shall have to make myself a journal before I go, because whenever I travel, I journal every day, write down what I did and saw, and I have one of those little, now, what is this, an Epson? No, not an Epson, an HP Sprocket, that's it. It's an insanely, way more expensive way to print your photos, but it's so awesome. Let me grab my old journal out. So when you, is it this one? No. As I say, that's not fat enough. There we go. When you are out and about and I print the photos out as I go, and then I can journal around. Obviously I don't print out every single photo, but I print out the photos and then I can put them in, and then when I come home I don't have to worry about printing out more photos. You can trim them down a bit. Look at these. This was just walking the streets, and there's some foods. Always. It's an awesome way. So, I mean, it's perfect for travel. It's the only time I ever use it because it's it's far too expensive for normal everyday photo printing, but perfect for travel. And it's so small. It just fits in your luggage. Yeah, it's only about the size of a battery pack, bit bigger than a hard drive. And now we need to write on there. Do it in pencil. And yeah, so it makes the journaling fun. Now, what was today again? Eclectic. Oh, I'm going to have to do it really little. There we go. And we are the 11th. There we go. I'll rub out my pencil, but I'll wait until I can feel that it's a little bit damp. I can rub it out after. So put it in the center there. Nice. Well, that's pretty cute. I don't know where my so I do calligraphy, so I don't even know. I've got calligraphy nibs everywhere and I don't even know where they are. I'll just there we go. Not my best writing, but that's okay. Alrighty. Well, I think that's definitely eclectic, but still everything still works together, doesn't it? I feel like something there. Oh, that's right. I talked about this, didn't I? I just want a little bit of that, or maybe actually, because you know, I have to have lace. It's how I roll. Let's find a little tiny piece that we could just stick in that corner. Oh, got a bit of gauze. It's actually a really weird shape. It must have been a weird offcut of some description. Oh, we're going to use that bit yesterday, weren't we? No. Just needs a little, oh, how about one of these little flowers? Or I've got with my jar of other ones. That one down there, that's actually a vintage, it's an offcut of a vintage one. How cute is that? That might be cute up there. Is that right? Yep. Hand coloured. So sweet. That might go up. Maybe that could. Thinking of one of these sort of things. That colour. What other colour have I got that might match? It's very hot pink, that one. There's the red. So maybe the salmon colour. That's too red. Yeah. Yep, I think the salmony colour, I reckon. Put that one back in that bag. These ones are individual, but the other ones, if you don't leave them in the bag, they get all, they all end up one big tangled mess with each other. So I just cut them off as needed. Right, we need to cut it in there. And around there. Looks have that like a little mini cluster down there. Okay. I don't know why this was in my lace off-cut bowl, but it was. I don't know if we want the whole lot though. That's obviously, that's too big as a lot as well. I'll cut that down a tad. Okay, we'll need to use my Express It sticky glue. I'm still going with that one. It's amazing how far it goes, and as long as I keep it up this way, it comes out as needed. need all that much really. There we go. Oh, and my little vintage thing. Or is it with, actually, now that I've put that there, I probably don't need that. Could probably, I'm just going to put it on there because I've got it out. And we're going eclectic, so that's pretty eclectic what I've smushed together here, that's for sure. Let's, that little one's curled over, there we go. Cute. Right, we can go back in there. We need to go back in here. Well, I think that we're done. I don't know if I want anything else on there. Oh, possibly something out of the top of that little tag. Oh, what's this on the side of my desk? That's a bit of that spotty stuff that was left over from the other day. Squish it that way. And it's a bit little, isn't it? Yes, it is. Right, let's see. Skinny stuff. Skinny stuff. Where are you? Blue. I must have, oh, I'd crinkled it up for something. What if we put that through first? A bit of spotty. That should do the trick. Okay. The way. Oops, didn't quite get it to the edge. There we go. I like that. Use our stapler. Oh, no staples in it. Oops, I pulled that through. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. Okay. There we are. Done. Okay, now we're done. We really are done, girls and boys. I'm calling it finished. Not sure if that'll stay there, but that's definitely very eclectic. Okay, well, thank you for joining me this morning, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I shall see you tomorrow for day 12 of Junk Journal January. Toodles!